everyone, welcome back to Portable Entrepreneur. Today I want to talk to you about how you can help local businesses even if they are struggling now, so you don't have a big damper on your business income too. So this really can be a benefit for both the business and your business as well. So with all of this crazy mess of COVID and quarantine and lockdown, so many businesses are struggling. But I do want you to realize that there are a lot of businesses who can still afford to pay the exact prices you have been before all of this started. There are businesses who absolutely are thriving even more so because of this. And then we have businesses who are, on the other hand, very close to closing if they haven't closed already. And then we have businesses who are kind of right in the middle where they feel like they might start struggling more. So they just kind of want to hoard their revenue, their cash, and don't want to spend it even though they have it. But then they don't get more leads, more customers that they need to get more revenue. And so it's just kind of this vicious cycle. So I am going to be sharing with you really one of my favorite ways that you can actually help businesses who are right about to close or have even closed already. And you can still make money from these businesses and help them out a lot and get some more revenue in their pocket. So stay tuned for that. So first, I want to present this idea of working as a pay-for-performance deal. So this is pretty much what it sounds like, where you will work with a business, and so long as you perform and they get the results, then you'll get paid for that. So this is way it really reduces the risk for the business who may feel like they don't have cash or they just don't have cash, but they still need more leads and customers. And you got the skills, you need some work. Well, this can work out beautifully for both, so long, of course, as you can deliver. Now, there are some businesses that, you'll be able to go in and see what they're not doing and be able to help close some of those gaps for them. Some business owners know that they might need to be doing, let's say, more email marketing, but they are just mentally drained, they're overwhelmed, they're understaffed at this point because they can't afford more. So they need some support in that. So you being able to go in and say, hey, I can provide this service for you. And, when we get results, then I would need a portion of that revenue back as payment. So that's just a way that you can structure these deals if you're finding that you're not able to land any clients at your regular prices. So let's look at some of these ideas of how you can help support them during this time, what your offers could actually be. These are several ideas that I shared a bit ago with my private community, which you can find out more about in the description below. But let's go ahead and jump into these. Recently, one of the videos I shared just about how important it is to have local businesses offering curbside pickup. That's really a must at this point. The number of searches related to curbside pickup has just skyrocketed in this past year. It's just absolutely incredible. So local businesses who are not offering curbside pickup are just really missing out on more customers and revenue. That's a pretty easy one to incorporate. So helping them get that set up or getting a system set up for that is something that can benefit them and really help them there. Now, for businesses who had physical products, many of them knew they needed to get online years ago, but they just didn't do it. Maybe they were overwhelmed with the process, didn't want to go through it, didn't feel like managing both, but now they are probably wishing they had done that. So now you can help take them online for a percentage of those sales. So this is really with all of these opportunities, you can choose to charge a flat rate if that works, or you can benefit more really from being able to charge based on a percentage of the sales that are brought in through your direct work. So for example, here we're looking at how to use email marketing. So if we have a business that has an email list, hopefully they do, and we can segment that list out between, let's say, our most loyal customers who've already made a purchase, and those that are more leads, they've just kind of been sitting there, but they haven't actually made a purchase. Well, can we segment the list and send them an offer according to their purchasing habits? So we can send any new customers or potential new customers a new customer offer and see if we can start bringing them in. We can also go to previous customers and give them a different offer to get them to come back and continue spending with the business. So that's why I really like being able to segment the list out like that if possible. If the business can't, well, then that's fine. We can send out an offer to everybody. But being able to send out these offers is a way for you to very quickly be able to send out an offer, put it in front of people who already exist, and be able to take a percentage of all the sales that come in. That's very quick work, and especially when you write very good emails and you set that process up very well, that can work very well for you. Being able to go back to the most valuable customers is definitely helpful. 2 reasons. 1, they're more likely to spend more money because that is their regular place to go. They want that business to stay open. Second is because they want that place to stay open, they're more likely to refer others to that business. So setting up even a giveaway and talking to the valuable customers, getting them to share that giveaway to bring more people just like them back to the business, or simply say, hey, we're struggling and we can use all the support we get. We appreciate how much you've supported our business, and see what they're able to do to help spread the word for you and get people in, letting them know gift cards are available, vouchers, curbside pickup, whatever may be available. A couple opportunities exist within paid ads. 1, there's just paid ads, and right now the cost is so low because so many businesses have pulled out. Kind of a double-edged sword there, because you need to pay for the ads to get people in, but you're not getting the people in that you need. But some people can really benefit from that, and Google has added in some ad credit for the businesses who were spending before, so they can get some additional free ad credit in there. So some businesses may be able to benefit from that. If a business has not done that, doesn't have the credit, let's say they don't want to spend, what they could consider doing are retargeting ads. So this way, the ads that are going out are in front of the people who've already seen their business or likely already customers, and it helps bring all of them back. So not only are costs going way down, and that's normally a much cheaper option anyway, this is now going to be higher converting because, well, it's people who already know about the business. So that's a really good option there. So many things are going virtual, obviously. Sessions and consultations. Any businesses that can go virtual with a consultation that previously held it in person, that's a very easy switch. Not everybody's done it. But there are some that are less obvious. And so if you think about, let's say, a salon owner, if someone normally would go in to get their hair cut or their hair styled, well, you can't really do a virtual session for that and get your hair cut online. That doesn't work. But what you can do is set up these virtual consultations or sessions where someone is able to come log in virtually and talk to a hairstylist. Here's what I'm dealing with at home. What hair products can I use? How can I style this on my own until I can get back or I feel safe in going back? So being able to alter some of the services in a way that can work online can be very important, which brings me into another recommendation is these home care kits. So this is where businesses are able to take a piece of their business and put it together in a way that someone could pick up or have a package shipped to them that allows them to really just have a home kit. So if you think about, again, the hair salon, can they put together a particular, color or something for one of their customers that they can come pick up so they can try to style or dye their hair, at home? Do we have restaurants that can put together a little baking kit where it would taste like something that was in their restaurant and the person has just come together, put in the ingredients, and then, it's cooked and they get a little bit of that at home. So there's different businesses that can benefit from this. Sometimes it can't really be the exact service, but maybe they just put some products together and offer this as a home care kit. And sometimes customers would want this just because they also want to be able to support those businesses and might not have another way that they can do that. Some businesses like gyms, for instance, are renting out their equipment. So it's just sitting in the gym. It can't be used. So they rent it out to their customers who are at home and have no equipment. That's why they had a gym membership. Another good one that I've seen is a virtual showrooms. And I wonder how much this is really going to work in the future as things open up. Like, will people still continue to do this? So if you think about furniture stores, jewelry stores, dealerships, even for realtors, for them to be able to have someone call them and on video be able to show them their products or their services. So, when COVID hit, we were selling our home and we had a realtor come in and give a virtual tour, before we had a video ready and all that to go. But this is something that, you can actually connect with a realtor and they can, zoom in on different aspects of a home, a backsplash or, some aspect of the backyard that was hard to see in just a general video or pictures. If you think about people who are engaged or getting married during this time, they need to pick out rings. So being able to call the jeweler and talk about the sizing, the different styles, the metals, and figure out what it is that they want, that can be really beneficial. Same thing for like furniture. Okay, measure this out for us. We're at home, we're measuring this out. What color is this? Can you zoom in on this pattern? So being able to do those kind of virtual showrooms is already proving to be very effective. So if you have any types of clients that can benefit from that, something definitely to consider. Anything that can be automated. This is going to be very big as a lot of things start to reopen. Businesses have now seen how they can operate with less. Not all of them are going to continue to operate with less, but some of them are seeing how efficient they can still be even with less. So thinking about anything that are these businesses doing that could be automated. So it's just one less thing that they have to do while maybe they're understaffed right now. So thinking about, chat bots. Can you implement a chat bot on the website or even on Facebook that helps the business answer customer support type of questions or inquiries without them having to actually be there? That can save a tremendous amount of time, and it can also help lead a customer who's right there in the moment into a sale, perhaps placing an order, and that may be when you can also profit from that as well. Let's see what else we got here. Those are really all of the ideas here, but there's a couple of things that I want to point out. One, I haven't shared with you about these businesses who are about to close or have closed yet. But one thing I really want you to think about is start looking around you at the businesses that you frequent. When you go into these businesses, start looking at them with marketing eyes. What do you see that they could be doing that they're not doing? So, for myself, for instance, I can go in and I just automatically start doing this. I think it's fun to do, and ideas come to me. If ideas don't come to you, that's okay. Start looking at some of these ideas. This is why I'm sharing this with you right now, so you can have a list of some different ideas of things that you can do. And as you go into businesses, pay attention to what they're doing and not doing, so you can see where could you potentially step in and help them while they're in need right now. And maybe you can even consider this pay for performance opportunity. All right. What I want you to think about is, let's say, let me give you an example here. If you go into a gym and they can sign up new customers, well, are they doing anything to make more revenue from that one customer? If not, how can you help them create a basically an upsell sales funnel to make more revenue from that same customer? Can you send them a workout plan? Can you connect that to different equipment they might need, whether it's just small things like, water bottles or different protein bars or gloves or headbands, sweatbands that they might need in the gym. So getting them to purchase more, leading them towards other services like some classes that they could participate in, even if those are offline right now. They're online rather, they're virtual, or the personal training, even if that is a virtual consultation. But these are the things that we want to be leading them to and seeing how can we upsell the customers that they already have so they can make more from each of their customers, right? Now, I promised I would talk about these businesses who are either about to close or that they already have permanently closed. A lot of these businesses are really not taking advantage of being able to sell their business. There is a really huge opportunity for people who want to be able to acquire businesses during this time, because since profits have gone way down, business owners are just overwhelmed. They're able to get businesses that cost substantially less than they did at the beginning of the year. So this can really be a great opportunity for businesses or individuals, you to be able to go in, and there's a few things you can do here. One, you can offer to work with them and the pay for performance, because they're not going to be able to afford you if they're about to close or already have closed. But if you have a business, for instance, who says, I've permanently closed, nothing we can do here. Can you take their email list and can you send offers to that email list, connecting them with another business who is still open but needs help, and then offer that any percentage of the sales that go to this currently open business go back to that owner, and whatever percentage comes to you from that closed business owner. So you see, this is really helping a lot of people. This business owner shut down and had zero revenue coming in. You came in and said, okay, now I'm going to connect you to this business. This business gets help because now they're able to take this other closed business's email list and profit from that and then you in turn can profit. So now all three parties are being able to profit from this. Otherwise, that business would have just shut down completely and closed. So sometimes business is closed, that decision has been made. There's nothing that can be done, but you still can go back and say, well, how can I take this email list and help you profit from that list? And they'll take anything they can get at this point because there's nothing there. This also could be, working to help them sell maybe some assets that they have. Businesses that close, they don't close because they have no assets. They might have equipment. They might have online marketing material. They have that email list. So that might be something that other businesses are interested in being able to acquire. And you can always arrange that deal and help to get a percentage of that deal. And if you're really adventurous, then you can always consider acquiring any of these businesses. A lot of them you're able to acquire even if you're not putting money up front, because you are stepping in at a time where things are really, really tough, and you're able to offer a percentage of revenue if you're able to help the business improve during that time. So there's just really a lot of opportunities that still exist, and some of these opportunities just look very different than they did before. But I hope this helps give you some ideas of things that you might be able to do, some offers that you might be able to put out there, and help you connect with businesses that maybe you have just passed over or thought maybe you couldn't. So let me know what ideas stuck out to you and anything you'll be trying in the comments below. Found this helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you next time.